quarterback room that you go to. So my rookie year, Mike Holmgren's the head coach, Andy Reid's the quarterback coach, Brett Favre's the starting quarterback, 3 NFL MVPs in a row, 2 Super Bowls in a row. The backup quarterbacks were Doug Peterson and Rick Meyer. So I would sit in these meetings as the 4th string quarterback, not allowed to talk in meetings, not allowed to ask a question or talk, just allowed to be there. And I would write down all the questions I would ask if I was allowed to talk in the meeting. And on the walk from the quarterback room to the locker room, I would ask Doug Peterson, hey, what's it mean when they say bear front? He'd be like, oh, that's the Buddy Ryan 46 defense that something's playing. Okay. What's it mean when they say, and that was my environment to learn. So I'm super, super grateful to guys I was competing with, like Doug Peterson and Rick Meyer, who helped me so much early in my career.
Not to dominate things, but kind of dovetailing off that again, were your first string quarterbacks good about giving you reps, in practice? Because you hear some of these superstars that don't give the backups any reps at all. And it's just like,
no, in fact, Brett Favre was my 3rd year there because he was like, I don't want to do that. You can have it. That was a different situation. In fact, to make the team my rookie year, because he wouldn't get Doug Peterson reps. Nobody got reps. Only the starter got reps.
Ooh.
So what they did with me basically is Andy was like, listen, there's nothing for a 4th string quarterback to do in practice. So there's nothing for a 3rd string quarterback to do in practice. Would you be willing to play scout team tight end every day in practice? Come to quarterback meetings, you'll go through individual with quarterbacks, and then once practice starts, you play tight end, and you just play tight end. Don't screw up practice. And I was like, yeah, I'll do anything. So that I got cut, put on the practice squad. My dad played tight end, so I kind of knew how to get to a 3-point stance. The problem I didn't realize was that the defensive end for the Packers was Reggie White. So now I got to block Reggie White every day, and I'm running like routes like Leroy Butler. Luckily for me, Reggie was unbelievable. He became a good friend and a mentor, and he basically was like, just don't screw up practice. Here's how you can screw up practice. If you ever go to the ground, just stay on your feet. Because if you go on the ground and one of us hurts our ankle or our knee, you're going to get fired. And I was like, yes, sir. He's like, so what I want you to do is just engage me for 2 1,000, and then I'm going to dish rag you inside and just stay on your feet. I was like, yes, sir. Whatever you tell me to do. So he was incredible, an amazing player, person, and I almost learned more from those defensive guys than I did from the quarterbacks that year. Because they were so unselfish, and they were literally one of the best defenses, in the NFL. It was really cool.